Yo. Y'all. Thanks to all y'all, I made affiliate. Hooray! I'm very happy. I'm very pleased. Thank you so much. Really fun. And to celebrate, I kind of wanted to take a little break from Thief and play one of my favorite games of all time. I started playing this game when my friends had internet and I didn't when I was like 9 to 14 years old. They were all cool and playing RuneScape, and I was a prick playing Ancient Domains of Mystery because it was a game that would actually load and play on my computer without any internet. So I fell in love with it then. I had no idea what I was doing. Um, and since then, it's become one of my very favorite games. So I don't really. It's kind of funny to say I don't want to think too much playing Ancient Domains of Mystery because it's a pretty involved game, as you'll soon see. But um, I love it. I love it so much, and I want to share it with you guys. And thank you so much for making me affiliate. Come earn channel points. Eventually, I will make cool drops and stuff for them, and you'll be able to. I hope to run some like Monster Rancher tournaments and stuff like that. Maybe some Digimon World tournaments, and you can bet on the outcomes of those matches and stuff. Kind of like what Moosebones does with Monster Rancher 2, which is really fun. Here, let me arrange my stuff to make sure. Sorry, we're like in the process of selling this house, so everything is like exploding, and that's why I don't have my green screen, and nothing looks fancy, and everything looks like shit. But anyhow, uh, first cool thing about Ancient Domains of Mystery is that it doesn't have a soundtrack, has no music. So I get to pick whatever the hell I want to listen to. This is my favorite one, Volume 2. Because if I remember right, it has some Final Fantasy, it has some Earthbound, it has all this good shit. Um, so I switch between this and Epic Battle. Epic Battle is the channel that I listen to when I need, like, really intense bopping music. But we're gonna chill. We're gonna chill. I got some sports to watch. I got some sports ball to watch at 8:30 tonight, so it's not gonna be a super long stream. But just wanted to say thank you. And I'm so happy that I finally got to affiliate. It was a goal. I wouldn't, again, this is a hobby for me. Like, it's fine. I'm not like hustling, grinding, trying to like, play the most popular stuff or whatever. I'm just really happy that people are resonating. Um, Enough for me to even get to the point where affiliate is is a possible thing. So I'll quit yapping. Thank you, thank you. Let's listen to some Final Fantasy. I will explain this game as we go. Ancient Domains of Mystery, copyright 1994 by Thomas Biskup. That son of a bitch has broken my heart so many times. I think he's a German guy. Yeah, I think it was like Ancient Domains Mystery.de or something. Or 80. Yeah, here we go. ADOM.de. That's where I first got it. And I was like, what the hell is DE? When I was like, 7 years old or so. All right, so let's play the game. ADOM Deluxe is available at Steam. I have ADOM Deluxe, but I actually like this version a little better. Yeah, because look at all this stuff. Customize lethality, treasure, and luck. Customize talents. Disable permadeath. I'm not interested in any of this crap. And here we still have the full story and everything, so, And the ASCII display. I love ASCII. All right. Welcome to the entrance of Ancient Domains of Mystery. You are but one step away from embarking upon a wonderful, terrifying, and exciting journey into dark dungeons, mysterious caves, and dozens of other strange places. Do you want to start a tutorial game? No, we're just going to generate a roguelike character. I don't care what gender I am, but I always play. This is just something I do. This is how I like to play the game. I like playing a dwarf wizard. So cool thing about dwarves. Let's take a look. I actually don't remember the dwarf upshots. Dwarves are a small, hardy, and taciturn race. They barely grow to be 4.5 feet. Their body is stocky, and their endurance is legendary. Dwarves are especially proud of their long beards and their great craftsmanship with metals. The dwarven race has spawned the greatest of all smiths. Their skill in forging weapons and armor is unsurpassed, as is their greed for gold. They are able warriors, brave to a fault, have an excellent sight in the underground, and are experts at detecting secret doors and traps. So the following skills we get from being a dwarf: climbing, which is awesome, detect traps, which is awesome, metallurgy, mining, and smithing, none of which I've ever used. But I will be a dwarf. Let's check out what they have to say about wizards. And professions, they call them professions. They're just classes. And they have some really cool ones. Let's look at the list. Like, you can be an assassin, a beast fighter, a chaos knight. Elementalist and wizard are separate things. Necromancy, which I think is illegal, so you gotta be kind of sneaky when you use it. I hear priests and paladins are super OP, as are rangers. Ranged attacks are really, really strong in this game. But anyway. Beautiful. Let's take a look at wizards. Wizards are masters of the art. They wield great magical powers and are able to create fireballs, lightning strikes, and magical protection spells. Their great magical powers are balanced by their mediocre fighting abilities. Most mages spend their lives studying books and conducting arcane experiments within hidden laboratories, and thus have next to no time to practice their physical skills. Wizards are trained in the following skills: alchemy, which is incredible; concentration, incredible; healing. Having healing in the beginning is really nice. Healing just means you regen faster, basically. Herbalism, which is completely overpowered in the early to mid game. Literacy, you can read, hooray. Stealth is great, and ventriloquism will probably come in handy at some point in this stream. And then, yeah, you get cool... with increasing power, wizards become more and more skilled in the magical arts. So, yeah, spell costs are reduced in the beginning. All costs are reduced by 40. Thief Gold looks completely different than I remember. Shit, sorry, man. I thought I switched it over to Ancient Domains of Mystery. Does it still say I'm... Hang on. Still say I'm running Thief Gold? I mean, I'm gonna go back to Thief Gold after this stream. This is kind of a one-off. Oh, that's so strange. Hang on. I thought that... Yeah, no, it does say Thief Gold. Fuck. Wait, what the hell? None of my... Oh, none of my tags and stuff that I put in went through. I'm sorry about that. Hang on, I'll change that right now. Oh, that's unfortunate. I don't know why that didn't go through. That's weird. There. Wait, it even said it didn't... Hit affiliate. Let's play ADOM about it. In all caps. There. That should change it. Let's make sure we're good to go. Yeah. Alright. I'm sorry about that. Thank you for letting me know, Dumbaratu. Yeah. I am at the Thieves Guild, and I have something to do at 8:30, and I didn't feel like... I didn't feel like getting lost in the fucking Thieves Guild tonight. So I was like, I'll just take one night off and play some ADOM. welcome. If you were coming for Thief Gold and want to dip out, I'm sorry. That's fine. I understand. And thank you for letting me know so I could actually switch it. So we are going to be a female dwarf wizard. And we were born in the month of the unicorn, which gives us the aspects of grace, beauty, purity, innocence, and dignity. So we're harder to corrupt by chaos effects, which is important and good. It's hard to change to a different alignment once lawful. That kind of sucks for some very specific reasons. But maybe I won't go for an ultra ending this time. Maybe I'll just try and beat the game. And +2 to initial appearance. I have black hair, black eyes, and a tanned complexion. My parents belong to the middle class. They are average people living in average quarters. Your father's a craftsman of mediocre talent. Oh, yikes. Sorry, buddy. Dad catching strays. During your childhood, one of your uncles taught you a lot of things about the history of your people. Your vast knowledge on the legends and the lore of your people made you very popular with your friends because of all the exciting stories you knew. Oh, that's sick. During your youth, you had a lot of fun playing with other kids of your age. You always were a natural leader and the center of interest. Your life as a young adult was characterized by steady determination. Your goal lay clearly ahead of you, and you never strayed from your path. At the age of 65, you end your apprenticeship. You are now a fully learned wizard. Let's go. Okay, so talents. We get to choose 2 talents as a dwarf wizard under the unicorn star sign. Some of them you can only pick at level 1. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to pick the alert, which gives +2 to perception. And the reason I'm grabbing alert is because we're going to go down here. And we are going to also pick the miser. Tends to find more gold. Because if you have both the miser and the alert talents, and remember, you can only get alert at level 1, you unlock another talent that you can get at level 3 called Treasure Hunter, which you just get more and better drops. And it's awesome. What is your name? Affiliate! For 6,000 years, the world of Ancardia was a serene world, unmolested by the forces of chaos. But now the sinister forces of evil and darkness have opened a gateway somewhere deep within the mountains of the Dracolor chain. Terrors from unknown dimensions flood the world of Ancardia and wreak havoc, spreading corruption ever faster. Now it's up to you to explore the Dracolor chain, meet its inhabitants, find the source of chaos, and defeat it. Or maybe even join forces with it to conquer the world. You've entered the Dracolor chain across a treacherous small mountain pass. The weather is mild and comfortable. A slight wind is blowing. A road. Oh, the display is weird. Sorry, Jesus. Okay. There, that should be less weird. Alright, sick. So, these things up here are mountains. You can't pass them without a climbing set. And even then you might die if you don't have high enough skill. This is a dungeon. And this is a road. The little red periods are roads. And that's us, our little at guy. Hello. Hello, at guy. So the first thing I like to do, and this is a town. This road leads to a tiny hamlet. But we don't want to go to the tiny hamlet quite yet. We want to explore the forests around the hamlet. Oh, and we're actually going to sneak in here into Loweni Lothale. You enter a derelict and muddy settlement, populated by equally derelict and muddy persons. The reason for this... Okay, we have the spell Frostbolt and remove curse. Frostbolt's good. Who is this? An outlaw leader. Oh god. Okay. We're gonna exit and re-enter, because I want nothing to do with that outlaw leader, who wanted a whole lot of us. Oh no. You know what? It doesn't matter if we're not going for a ultra ending, so I'm just gonna kill this guy. So I just cast 2 frost bolts at the outlaw leader and kicked his Bahooty. I entered this place called the Small Cave. As you can see, if you hit the L key, you can look a small cave entrance. And then there's mountains, high mountains. If we look down here, it's the plains, forest. So yeah. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. So the reason I'm running away from the pack of wild dogs is there's a special dungeon that you can only get at level 1, I believe. It might be level 2 as well. And here it is. You find a well-hidden secret campsite deep in the forest. Do you want to enter it to explore its secrets, or leave it behind? Probably never find it again. Oh, I think we're gonna explore. You enter a hidden campsite, reeking of musky oil and unwashed creatures of darkness. You feel uneasy. I would feel uneasy if that happened. Boom! We just frostbolted an ogre and advanced to level 2. And now you can choose your skills to improve. We're just going to go all in on concentration, because that affects your like MP regen. So we want that maxed as soon as possible. Cool thing about ogre corpses, sometimes if you eat them, you gain strength. So let's take a look where it says 14 here for our strength. Very fat, that meat. Ah, I didn't go up. So it goes. A stone axe, a bubbly potion. You don't know what potions are. They come unidentified. You have to like drink them to find out, or read a scroll of identify. So we're going to pick all that stuff up. We'll eat the raw meat, just because we don't like it, but it does satiate us a little bit. Oh, Goblin Rock Thrower throws. These are goblins. These lowercase g's. Congratulations. And I lined them all up and then shot a frostbolt, so I hit them all at once. Alright, let's see. Alright, we max concentration. Great. So let's try and do some... I like to do ventriloquism. Because ventriloquism... basically... you can't go up and down dungeon levels while something is attacking you. And ventriloquism can confuse them and make them walk away from you accidentally, so it gives you like a little bit of a chance to escape. And there's reasons you would want that besides just not wanting to fight or being a pacifist. There's other utility. Okay, choose one talent. So we're going to go down here, and now we see Treasure Hunter. That wasn't there before. We're going to find more treasure now. And now we're going to pick up this sling. Slings are awesome. All right. Okay, so now you see strained. Okay, I picked up this thing called a huge rock, which is 1,000 stone in terms of weight. And that brings us from unencumbered up to strained. And the reason I like running around strained in the beginning of the game, or there's a strained with an exclamation point that's even better. 2 reasons. 1, it lowers your speed. Oh, you can't see the speed. Hang on. Oh, motherfucker. It lowers speed to 90. And it's 100 usually. And how experience is calculated is by your speed. Like if you're fighting a faster monster than you get experience, and if like the slower you are relative to your enemies, the more XP you get, basically. And then what's the other reason I like being strained? Oh, right. So you can train your strength score up to 18. at differing levels of burden. So, yeah. What a silly weight measure system. 1 stone is 1,000 stone. Hey, it's a huge stone. Anytime you say huge, it means it's 1,000 times the weight. All right, here we go. We line them up. We knock them down. Oh, shit. Oh, Goblin Slave Master. Those are pretty good. I do have to be careful. I really don't have any health. It's kind of a gamble for sure to be strained, because when you're slower, people can catch up to you and whoop your ass. And any one of these guys would kill me instantly if they got to me. That's why we don't let them. Ooh, okay. So this quote, that's a book. We like books as a wizard. Yes, we advanced to level 4. So we are going to do some first aid. And we're going to do some healing. First aid is like an active skill that you can activate soon after you take damage. And you can heal like a couple health. Ooh, a black tome and a goblin berserker corpse. Fuck yeah. Okay, and there we go. So we're strained with an exclamation point now, which means we're even slower, but we can train all the way up to 18 strength. And we're also going to eat the goblin berserker corpse, because if you're satiated, you slow down even more. So you get even more XP. And honestly, it's like not that much, especially in the lower, like it's not a huge deal. Like it's probably worse for me to do it, and I'm just dumb doing it, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Oh, let's see. We're gonna check this door for traps. The pluses are doors. Doesn't look like there's traps, so I'm gonna kick it. And I shattered the door with a mighty kick. The swordsman yells, "Although you freed me and saved my life, and I'm not going to tolerate everything, you'll now get what you deserve?" Oh my god, he's hostile? What the fuck? I just freed you. I've never seen him be hostile before. He always like joins you and becomes your friend. Okay, and then another thing you're going to see a lot is me quickly going in here and changing stuff around. And there's like berserk, there's very aggressive. It's the different tactics that you want to play with. And as you can see, the more aggressive you are, the more likely you are to hit, and the more likely you are to damage, or the more damage you deal. But DV is basically your armor class, if you know D&D. It's like, it makes you much more likely to get hit. So when there are melee characters in close proximity, I always switch to coward, because I don't want to get hit. Crossbolt. Okay. We're gonna... Alchemy? No. Stealth is okay. Herbalism's really important, but not, like, quite yet. I'm gonna do stealth. And... haggling, maybe? No. I'm not gonna haggle. Let's detect traps. That's pretty important, too. See, look! My muscles feel stronger. Look! Look, 15 strength, because we were strained. We'll pick up the harp. Can we use the harp? I actually don't know. You have some problems handling the harp. That's funny. Alright, let's switch to let's switch to berserk. So we just used our sling to attack that guy. You can only use magic so many times before it like disappears from your memory. So I'm gonna switch to coward because I know what's behind this wall. You have to search walls and you can find secret passages. Crossbolt, bang. Secret passage. Alright, so there's a rusty medium shield, a regular medium shield, a saber, a potion of water. Hell yeah. All that shit's awesome. So let's... Oh my god, look at that damage on our dagger. 1d4 minus 2. Fucking pathetic. So we're definitely going to equip that saber. +1 to attack and then 1d6 plus 2 damage. Love it. We're going to do the rusty medium shield. And that's one thing. Oh, a medium mithril shield. So this gives us -1 to attack, which is kind of canceled out by our new saber. But it gives us +5 to DV, so our likelihood of getting hit, and +1 to PV, protection value, which is basically damage reduction. So that's a really good shield to get right off the bat. That's pretty sick. Nice and slow. And I love making enemies come to me through choke points, because then I can just start teeing off. You hit and transform into a mangled heap. Oh wait, oh, I'm coward. So another thing, there's this stuff called weapon skills. And you can see I was using my dagger before, so I'm a little better with daggers. Slings, the required marks are a little lower. Every time this required marks hits 0, you level up your skill with that weapon, which allows you to do more hits, more damage, and have more range, which is great. Shields have the same thing, but the thing is, if you use the Berserker tactic, you earn no experience towards shields because you're just ignoring your shield, basically. So the highest you want to go is very aggressive, so that's what we're going to do. And now, yeah, we start hitting and transforming into mangled heaps. Yeah. Oh, God. Oh, fuck. Goblin Berserker. No. Then you switch to Coward, and you Frostbolt that bitch. And then you switch back to very aggressive and kill his buddy. Okay. A Brittle Tome. Oh, my God. Yes! 2 tomes? That's fucking awesome. Like, learning spells is so valuable in the early game because it just increases what you can do, you know? Makes sense. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. We're switching to Coward. Oh my god. Don't die here, you fucking idiot. Alright, I'm gonna start playing a little more conservatively, so we do not immediately die. Oh, and we're bloated now because we've eaten too many goblins today. Okay, we're bloated, we're strained. Love to see it. Alright, so let's read these tomes, the Black Tome and the Brittle Tome, and see what spells they contain. Knock, which means you can automatically open any locked or trapped door without releasing the trap. That is huge. Make sure to laugh at me when I accidentally don't use Knock and try opening a trapped door and kill myself. Like, it's definitely happened before. And the Light spell, okay. So that can counteract darkness, magical darkness. Light's a good utility spell. Okay, so we've gone through 2 days and 7 hours of game time. There's one thing I want to do that's really hard, and it might kill me. But I want to try and save the puppy. There's a puppy you can save. And I like trying. So I'm going to drop all this crap, become unencumbered once again. Because, again, this is a very difficult challenge for this point in the game. Meow, 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 meow. We're going to drop the clothes. I'm going to drop the rusty medium shield. Nice. So we'll just leave this crap here. We basically cleared out the first dungeon of the game. Hooray. Drop the hat. Alright, let's roll. Yay! Yay! Now we're going to head back to Torino, a tiny hamlet. You enter Torino, a tiny hamlet consisting of a few primitive cottages, a shop, and a village hall. Trees grow peacefully between the small homes of the local populace. You feel at ease. And then finding Torino, I guess, is a quest. So we did it. We did it! Yeah! Yay! So let's take a look around, see what we see the second we get in here. A peaceful farmer. That's good. Peaceful farmer. Is this a good wife? No, it's a child. These capital T's are trees, as you can imagine. Alright, so this blue guy, he's the sheriff in town. Taiwat Pear. Listen, Cronach the Raider is roaming the countryside. He's a nasty raider out on pillage. Slay him and you'll receive a nice reward. We got a quest. Aye, lass, abide by the laws and also be friends. You know, we set bounties on the heads of criminals. Bring them in! So you can bring that guy's, like, corpses of outlaws and bandits and stuff, and he'll give you pretty good money. Ooh, the tiny girl. Okay, the tiny girl is different from a child. It's the tiny girl, not just a tiny girl. Hast you seen my little doggy? Disappeared near the dark hole in the pass. Me fears it got lost. Would you get it back to me? Hurry, Mommy says there are bad things in the cave. We're gonna try and save that puppy. It's very difficult. We're gonna try. Blup is a baby water dragon. This capital D. Dude, isn't that so cute? And then this green at is a druid who's also gonna give us a quest. Tons of quests in Torino. And I've completed another quest to talk to 3 important people. Alright. Recently we've been plagued by the attacks of an evil sorcerer. He once was a brother of my order, but has now fallen for the dark powers. He's a black druid corrupting the powers of nature and twisting them to suit his darker needs. His name is Keithrax. Find him and defeat him. He has set up his headquarters in a sinister cave to the southeast. So that one doesn't have a timer, and Keithrax is really hard to kill. So we're gonna come back to that. He's really tough. And then Rint is the village elder. He's who you want to get your quest from, and you basically have to decide between the village elder quest and the druid's quest. The reason I go for the druid quest is because I already have the healing skill, and that's what the village elder's quest gives you. So I don't need that shit. Alright, let's go save that puppy. This is gonna be tough. This might just straight up kill me. And as you see, keep an eye here when we round this corner and we get close. Hey look, there's a new cave. Small cave entry leading into the depths of the mountains. This is... Oh, you can't see. This is the puppy cave. And in order to save the puppy, you have to make it down to the bottom floor of this cave before the 4th day. If you get there after the 4th day, instead of finding the puppy, you'll find the cute dog corpse, which is very upsetting. We're gonna try and do some melee because we have that mithril shield now. And these are rats. Rats and goblins tend to be... Oh god, bugbear. We want to save our magic spells for scarier enemies. A giant bat, no problem. Oh, shit. So I just checked for traps. There's a stunning rune. It's a trapdoor. What do we do with trapdoors? That's right, we use the spell knock! You hear a knocking sound. You hear a clicking sound. A breeze forces the door open. And just like that. No effing problem. Oh, our healing max went up a lot, so we're just gonna go all in on healing. Ooh, another talent. Okay. Another one I like getting, I like healthy because it kind of beefs up our healing. But I also like quick. And potent aura. Power points are MP basically. We're gonna go with quick. And it only gives you +2 to your speed, but you'd be surprised how much that matters. Ooh, a tattered tome. Oh my, dude, we're getting so many. Alright, so we're gonna close this door and we're gonna try reading this tome. We get the lightning bolt spell, yes! You hear the clicking sound of many small feet. That means there's ants on this level. Ew, ants. But we found the stairs, so I don't care about the ants. So the difference between a frost bolt and a lightning bolt, and the reason I'm glad I have both, is because, as you've probably seen, the frost bolt just hits the wall and fizzles out. Lightning bolt, check this out. The giant bat is hit by the lightning bolt. The giant bat is killed. The bolt bounces. And you can see we have 7 range. So this is the perfect time to shoot it because it bouncing takes 1 of its movement away. So it goes 1, 2, 3, bounces 4, 5, 6, 7. So lightning bolt would not have hit me and might have hit that bat twice were it necessary. Lightning bolt is usually what I beat the game with. It's a very strong spell. Is the rattling thief? Yeah, I don't want to fuck with him. A golden potion. We're burdened. I'm going to eat that iron ration. Oh, this is a dwarf. Hast thou encountered heaps of gold? Dwarves tend to be pretty chill. This is not a dwarf. This is a lizard man. And if you want further descriptions, you can hit the L key for look, hover over what you're looking at, and then hit M for monster memory. The race of lizard men is not well understood, but combines a humanoid body with the head and skins of lizards. They and drakelings both deny any relation between their races, but the lizard men fight members of most other races with fierce enthusiasm. They have an average speed of 105, so they're pretty quick, actually. Anyway, he's dead. I just fucking killed him. Oh, this is a black hearthling. This looks like a normal hearthling, but the hair is less curly and the grin is more surly. I think hearthlings are like hobbits, if I'm not mistaken. It is rumored that every now and then an evil force penetrates the peace of a hearthling community and infects a young hearthling, encouraging it to spend more time underground and away from the light. Eventually, the afflicted hearthling stays away from the sun, seeking for something to fill the emptiness left without a community. Well, he found something. I don't think it was what he was looking for. I gave him more holes. I put more holes in him. Is that what he wanted? I forget what he was asking for. Alright. Hobgoblin, wolf, and a cave fisher, which are like big poisonous spiders. Hit and critically wound it. Hit and kill it. Ooh. Speaking of silly weight measurement systems, there are ways to identify items based on how much they weigh. And usually scimitars are, I forget if they're 30 or 40. I think they're 40. So this one being 32 gives me a good idea that it's a mithril scimitar. So I'm actually going to pick it up. Going to unequip my saber and throw that scimitar on. So yeah, plus 1d8 plus 3 damage. I think the puppy cave has like 7 Oh, and we're burdened. You know what? I'm going to close this door. Hope no one comes after my shit. Drop some of the heavier stuff I got kicking around. Because I do not want to have to deal with encumberment issues when I am sprinting around looking for a puppy. Okay, and here's the thing. There's 2 of these levels, and they're called cavernous levels, and they're way wide open, and their monster spawn rate is much higher, so this is like kind of the true danger of the puppy cave. You can get surrounded. See, like, these guys are chasing me. It sucks a lot. There are these hallways where if you get caught in the hallway, people can mess with you. Alright. Oh, nice. Okay, so we found a down staircase. Shimmy! Oh, you feel excited. That means there's a vault on this level, and vaults have a lot of, they're themed around a certain monster, so there's, like, zombie vaults, and there's dragon vaults, and there's, you know, around a certain creature, and there tend to be a lot of monsters and a lot of rewards. Now, for now, we're just going to kill this bandit, and we just want to go find the puppy. It's a rabid dog. Come on, puppy. Where are you? This is a berserker. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. He just nuked me. Okay. I ran him backwards a couple of steps before hitting him with a frostbolt because I didn't want to accidentally hit something out of sight with my frostbolt. Fletch reset. We're not going to need that. Oh! I avoided that trap, thank God, because I was an idiot. Alright, who's that? Pet purse. Okay. Ooh, that looks like a mithril ingot. That's some money right there. Ooh, a mace. 72 stone mace. Cute dog corpse! No! Wait, did we make it in time? Oh. So the issue is, with the cute dog corpse, like, the cute dog spawns the second you enter this floor. And it can spawn into a room with a bunch of enemies. And if it does that, it'll probably start a fight with them, and it will probably lose. And that, you know, there's only so much we can do for the puppy quest. We did everything right. But, we pick up the cute dog corpse. And we can go back and tell that girl, unfortunately the dog didn't make it, which is really sad. But that also means that we are uninhibited, and we can just hang out and go through this vault and hopefully get some cool stuff. See, and you have to hit S a lot when you're walking around vaults because you can search and look for secret passages. But for now, I gotta see what the hell my dog is yammering on about. I'll be back in like 2 minutes. I'll just go give him some food or something. All right. Who doesn't love some DKC OST remix? Everyone loves that shit. Alright, let's get through this vault. Ooh, gloves. Suddenly a pixie archer appears out of nowhere. You're dead. Pixies give a lot of health because they're extremely fast. Okay, so... yeah, we're just gonna spam healing. Once you get healing to like 100, you just get a lot of health regen. It fucking kicks ass. Ooh, a sling? A satin-covered tome. We can leave the broken throwing club. Not really interested in that. Let's read the satin-covered tome. Burning Hands. That's a great spell. It's cheap. You can only use it adjacent to yourself, but it does really solid damage. And it doesn't burn stuff on the ground. Like if you throw like a lightning bolt, like for example, this question mark, it's a scroll. If I were to like shoot a lightning bolt or a frost bolt over that, it might like burn or drench the scroll and make it unusable. So Burning Hands would not do that. I didn't need it then, but you know, still pretty cool. Alright, so the range is still 7, so I'm going to use a lightning bolt so I can hit these 3 twice. Ooh, and the shadow seems to shrug off the bolt. That's no good. Alright, hit him that time. Oh my god, I only have 5 HP. Holy shit. Okay. I'm going to pray. I'm healed by a golden light surrounding me. Whew, that was scary. You gotta pay attention to how much health you have. You can die very quickly in this game. Oh yeah, and I'm out of MP too. I'm a mess. See, vaults are dangerous, bro. I'm gonna try and hit this thing with a sling. That's another good way to take care of enemies, is to like soften them up with a ranged weapon by the time they get up to you. Just take them out with your middling melee attack. Dude, I'm just gonna kill that kobold. Get the hell out of here. Great. We're doing pretty well here. Do a lightning bolt. Dude, these zombies are strong. Hey, Shimmy. Oh, a scroll labeled Yik Mechagoth. I'll melee with these undead. They're pretty strong. Are we back? Reconnection successful? Hello? Oh yeah. Oh, we're back. Oh, nice. Oh, this song makes me so sad. I don't know. Something about this part. Alright, we might die. And paralyzation stacks, so if he continues hitting me, he can continue paralyzing me. So we might be just completely dead. We can't switch our tactic to coward. So let's see what happens. Ghoul hits you, miss. Ghoul fails. You can move again. Ghoul fails, miss. Alright, let's get the fuck out of here. We're gonna kill this ghoul. Whew, that was terrifying. Alright, ghoul's dead. Oh, I hit myself with a lightning bolt. I'm a very smart guy. You know, usually I would hang out and continue. No, I am going to continue. That's the whole point. Burning hands. We're going to use first aid to stop the blood loss. Alright, we eat a fortune cookie, and it reads, "They say that you need persistence and peace to truly profit from religious scriptures." I don't know what that means. Y'all, rip or luck? Oh, for the ghoul? Several items. Ooh, 477 gold pieces? Holy shit, dude. These undead are loaded. Secret passage. Shimmy. My dog is so fucking annoying, dude. Yes, I love you, Shimmy. Oh, a seed. These can sometimes grow into herb bushes, which can be fun. All right, cool. We cleared out the vault. The ghost hits you. You suddenly age. Great. Thanks, buddy. I don't like I'm aging fast enough, asshole. Let's read. Let's learn more about Burning Hands and Frostbolt and Lightning Bolt. Nice, none of them disappeared. We're reloaded with our spells. Very rad. Shimmy, like, you sit right under my foot and then you get mad when I step on you. Like, how does that work, man? Oh, the raider shoots and missed. I guess I'll just take your arrows. Alright. Well, let's explore the rest of this puppy cave, y'all. Alright, we're strained with an exclamation point. We can grind our strength up to 18 using this beautiful technique. Oh. Another raider, huh? Interesting. Light green potion. Secret passage. And you can hit the 0 key to explore all unexplored areas of the level that you're aware of. So I use that a lot. So if you see me start zooming around the map, that's why. What's the Rattling Thief have to say? Hast ye heard about the thieves? Cool. sound cool, dude. Oh, we're overburdened. So we'll drop some clothes. Oh shit, I thought it's the same color as the thief, so I was like, oh yeah. What's up, buddy? Oh, hungies! Let's get a little hungies in us. I do kind of get a little burning hands happy when I first get it. I love that spell so much, dude. Let's see. I do kind of want to work on our sling work. Grab some candy. Ooh, a piece of candy. Damn, dude. I suck at melee. Let's hit. Bats are pretty weak. I face a potentially hostile monster. Not that hostile. Getting a fucking scimitar to the dome. Sense imminent danger. Oh, what was that? Your muscles feel stronger. You feel more in touch with the world. Our perception went up. Alright, so we're at 16 strength now. I was hoping that ogre would drop a corpse. But he didn't, because he's a dick. Trick door trap. So actually, we can kick this one because the trick door falls straight forward. Shatter the door with a mighty kick. By smashing it, you activate the trap protecting the door. The door suddenly crashes into the space directly in front of it. Harmless. That's why you always approach doors from a diagonal. I've brought this into my regular life and get no weird looks. What are you talking about? Oh, an ant's crawling out of a hole in the ground. Ants are pretty strong, man. I might not want to fuck around in here. Brittle book. 400? I don't know what that book is, but reading books that you don't know can get you into a lot of trouble in this game, so I think I'm just gonna avoid reading that book. Congrats on any affiliate. Thank you! Thank you for your helping get me to affiliate. I'm very happy. Feels good. Feels good to be able to give people channel points. Oh no. Fight to death in a blind rage. When they do that, they can mess you up. Spellbook of Knock. That Hippogriff hits us. What are you up to tonight, Cody? Advance to level 9! We're gonna max out our healing as soon as we can. Very quick. We're gonna get the very quick talent. It's another 3 speed. Ah, my spellbook of Burning Hands disappeared because I read from it again. That's okay. I just wanted to waste some time, really. You're way better about streaming than I am. You've earned it. I need to get back on the horse. Yeah, man. I mean, I just have fun with it, dude. I just, like, when I'm playing a game, I'm like, I should stream this. That would be fun. Most of the time, because the people who are watching are way better at the game, and they could tell me when I'm doing dumb shit. It's very helpful. That was a werewolf that I saw. If that's the case, I'm gonna get out of here. Suddenly some monsters appear out of nowhere. Yeah, see, these are summoned by that guy, the werewolf. Let's check him out. Creatures which change between humanoid form and a large wolf. They are rumored to have once been fully humanoid, but infected with some disease or curse. They are known to summon large packs of wolves when attacking, as well as using their powerful jaws and sharp teeth. They supposedly retain their thick body fur when in humanoid form. I know some people like that. Maybe they're werewolves. So, collab? Yeah, definitely. We can collab. I would be happy to. That would be fun. Let's deliver the sad news to the tiny girl. Where is she? I think that's her. Yeah. Hast you found me, puppy? Do you want to tell her about it? Yeah. The tiny girl begins to weep bitterly. Oh my, I'm so lonely and need some company. Do you want to spend time with the tiny girl? Of course I do. She just lost her puppy, dude. You spend some time with the tiny girl who seems to enjoy your company. Oh. And then, this might seem weird. Kind of seems weird to me, but you are supposed to give the cute dog corpse to the girl. Because then she can, like, bury it or whatever. The tiny girl accepts the corpse of her beloved dog and starts to sob bitterly. Oh, it's so sad. If you want everyone in the town to hate you and to become an extremely chaotic person, you can eat the dog in front of her. I don't recommend it. I like playing a good guy in these games. Okay. We're level 9 now. Let's go to the hidden campsite. Let's drop off some of our stuff. Because we don't need to train strength this whole time, especially when we're going to dangerous places. So I'm going to drop all this heavy stuff. The saber. Mace. Yeah, see, we have a 24 stone saber. Which means that's mithril. I-J-K-L-M. We're going to keep the quarterstaff because there's a lot of really cool quarterstaves that are 40 stones. I don't want to try wearing it to see what it is because sometimes if you try identify things by wearing them or zapping them like a wand, they can be cursed and backfire and do all sorts of bad stuff. So we're going to avoid that for now. Brittle book I'm going to drop. I have no idea what that is. Drop all that stuff. Drop these 25 bones. Cool. That looks pretty good. I will drop these corals too. And we don't have a bow with which to use arrows right now, so we'll drop those too. Alright. We are ready to do another dangerous thing. But if we make it through this dangerous thing, we'll be in pretty good shape for a little while. How many days have passed? Oh, we're 6 days and 10 hours in. Traversing the overworld takes a lot more time than when you're in caves. Okay. We're going to line all these guys up. And then, lightning bolt. Bang, bang, bang. We're going to eat a hobgoblin corpse. The hobgoblin becomes enraged as he watches you. Nom, 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 nom. I'm eating your friend. I'm eating your friend. Nom, 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 nom. I love this stupid game. Your friend was talking all that good shit a second ago, and then I started consuming his body. Oh, there's an altar. One fun way to die in this game is to accidentally step on an altar. Because one fun thing you can do on altars is sacrifice stuff. So if there's an enemy that knows how to speak to the gods, like has the capability of speech, they can like scream an offering to a god, and you just like vaporize. It's like, oh, GG, you've been sacrificed to the gods. Sorry. This game's very rude, in case you haven't noticed. There are plenty of ways to just instantly die. But I love it so much. I love this dumb game. Ooh, see it? What? Your purse feels lighter. I've never heard this. The rattling thief chuckles with hateful glee as the god of thieves immediately takes his share. So it seems like my money, some of my money might instantly be gone. Oh, there's $14.50 there still. $26.59. Yeah, I thought I had like 6K or something. Dude, what the fuck? That sucks. Oh, Chaos Lizard. I wasn't paying attention. I was still mad about my money. Come on, where are these? This cave is very sketchy, and I want to get out of it as soon as possible. And I'm not doing a very good job. Alright, our muscles feel stronger. We're to 17 strength. Dude, what the hell? Ooh, there's a secret door. Okay. Maybe the stairs are down here. Yeah, this is not going well. We're slowly getting ensnared by all these monsters. Oh, I died. Yep. Yeah, that's how this game goes. Oh my god. Oh, fuck. Yeah, the small cave is really dangerous. Affiliate, the dwarven wizard, was killed by a rust monster. She survived for 6 days, 18 hours, 10 minutes, and 34 seconds. 3,209 turns. Yeah, we got her strength up by 3, her mana by 2, her perception by 2. She was unnaturally aged by 2 years. That's not bad. There are some races that you can play that, like humans, for example, that have relatively short lifespans, and aging attacks can fuck you up. She was cold resistant and lucky. Yep. So she came in 22nd place on my leaderboards. And we died. Great. You know, we'll create a memorial file about this character. Because it's my first time playing ADOM as an affiliate on Twitch. Hooray! How sweet. We got a half hour before I gotta go. Anyone want to do some turns of like Civ or something? Cthulhu saves the world. That's kind of fun. don't have enough time to do thief. I'll play some Animal Well for a minute. Animal Well's really fun. Y'all should play it. Oh, let's shut off the music. Look at those weird little aminals. Oh. I did just beat the game. Oh, it tells you how long you took to beat the game. That's kind of fun. Let's just do a new game. Fuck it. Cody, have you played Animal Well? No, I think I just told you about it recently. No. Shit. Hey, we did it. We got firecrackers now. What you can do, scare the hell out of those guys. Woo. Oh, the map. Yay, map. Oh, shit. Oh, no. wonder what the speed run is on Animal Well. I bet it's fast as fuck already. Oh, this is a fun puzzle. There we go. Yeah. I don't know if I ever went up here before. Oh, I've definitely never been here before. Holy shit. This is terrifying. Hmm. The fuck? Okay, let me do that. Oh, okay. That worked out. Nice. Yeah, let's chill out for a minute. Let these respawn. Let's go. We got an egg. A mystic egg. How do we get up here? Oh, we probably need the wand. Okay. Let's cruise down. Yeah, do this right now. Oh, shit. Oh, yeah, I remember this guy. Oh my god. There we go. Got one of them. Got two of them. Just gotta get this last one. Ah. Damn. This is tough. I think I need him to shoot this way. Yeah. Yeah, see. Then we can do that. Like, animal, see, it's just, like, so well made. Like, everything you do, you're like, wait a minute, let's think about this, and then you're usually able to come up with a solution in pretty short order. Oh my god. If you're not terrible at the game like I am. We'll get there. There we go. That's definitely the play. And then you do that, and then that, and then that, and then die. I suck at this fucking game. Oh my lord, brother. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die to an enemy that doesn't deal damage. Truly. I'm on another level. Y'all think you're good at game? Well, I am exquisitely bad at game. Bubble wand! Bloop. I love bubble wand. Bubble wand's my boyfriend. Bubble wand's a god. Wait, what? Nothing over here? Oh, I guess you need the disc thing. Duh. Oops. Ooh, there's an egg up there. Come on, you rotten fucking bastard. What? I want egg. Oh my god. Hmm. Oh, I think I need a different thing for that. That's okay. Neat. Whatever. I'm tired. Still bummed out about the ADOM thing. But that was fun, guys. Thank you all so much for watching and getting me to affiliate and stuff. That's really, really cool. I'll be streaming again soon. Hope you all have a wonderful evening. Thanks for coming through. Bye bye.